I was in love with his brother.
I wonder how much action I would have got if I had a sibling that was better looking than me. This girl says she effed this man because she was in love with his brother. What sense does that even... How does that work?
Like I said, I'm from a military town, right? So Rangers and all these handsome military men would come in, and me being the young southern little Alabama girl working at Buffalo Wild Wings, I loved them. They all would come in Buffalo Wild Wings. One would stay after, you know, I'd start talking to him, and I'd be like, let me finish sweeping and finish doing what I need to do, go sit in the booth. And like, well, afterwards, to have sex, like in my car. They would wait for me, like sit in the booth, and they would wait, and I would like do my little section, I'd sweep, and I'd go out, and then we'd like have sex in the back of the car, and then they'd leave.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Amazing.
It should be an actual ad for Buffalo
Yeah,
Wild
yeah.
Wings. This would like,
Yeah.
that would like, they
Make
would
people
wait.
go to
Yeah.
Ugh. She need to shut up. She need to shut. She said that needs to be an actual ad for Buffalo Wild Wings. This will make people go to Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what just came out of her mouth.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Amazing
It should be an actual ad for
Yeah,
Buffalo Wild
yeah.
Wings. This would like,
Yeah.
that would like, they
Make
would
people
wait.
go to
Yeah.
Buffalo
Yeah,
Wild Wings.
I would love it. And then I would be friends with all the Rangers. I'd be friends with them. We'd talk. Like I'd them. And then they would be like, Jeannie, a new shipment of Rangers are coming in. And I'd be like, my boys, y'all got me.
Nobody supports the troops harder than Jeannie.
Yeah,
Actually.
honestly.
Write that down.
Look, I don't even know what to say about that. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that one alone. For real, I'm gonna leave that one to y'all. I'm more than sure y'all have enough. Y'all look, I'm not even gonna do it. It's too much for me.
Pleasing a man is
Yeah.
what gets me off. That's why I love sucking so much. I've sucked so much more than I have actually people, because that's like my fetish, and that sounds so pick me, and I think like people are gonna like, oh, she's just saying that, but that really is. I get off on like giving other people pleasure. Yeah.
So if you're blowing a dude and he's like, "Hey, we gonna get this," you just like, "No."
Here's the thing. I give the best head like out of anyone
Ever.
I know, and I've ever
Do you
seen.
though?
I do.
That's like a new movie coming out.
I've
Oh, no.
never.
I've never.
Every.
Like the Omaha Times said #1 movie
I
of the
have
year.
watched her give head in person, like with my own eyes, so many times, and it's truly like even I will sit back and watch it, and I'm like, this is.
So you're like, "Wow, I'm
Nuts.
watching the Mona Lisa."
Like,
What's your go-to move? What's your Gluck
Dude,
Gluck
she has
3000?
I have
Isn't
this
that the
really
Gluck Gluck 3000?
crazy girls try it. Girls try to replicate it, and no one can do it like how she does it. I think I'm meant to suck.
Look, I ain't seen nothing wrong with what she said. I'm not complaining. It's you.
And I'm sucking and coming on your baby dad. You can get that on record. Make sure you remember that and watch it tons of times so you remember.
Just to let you know, your boyfriend was making comments on my ass at the doctor's
Find your
appointment.
cottage
That's
cheese
okay.
ass. I doubt it,
Okay.
honey. Have you seen my body?
Oh, I don't care, baby
You want to
girl.
see my baby?
I don't care.
She's like, have you seen my body? You want to see my titties? Yo, what did I just watch? Yo, it's almost as if like they know this man is sleeping with the both of them, but it's like, not today. He's not. Maybe tomorrow, but he's not doing that today. Cause I got him today. What in the world? This man is just living his best life. You saw the smile on his face? Look at him. He's just the chipper, happy-go-lucky guy he is. If y'all think the stuff that we've watched here today so far is crazy, you're gonna have to go over to my Patreon to see the rest. This right here, I can't show y'all here on YouTube. Patreon link right here.
Rating the guys I've done the deed with.
Okay, at the top, Carter. That shit sucked low-key. Like, he was like the popular D1 athlete, like kid, you know? And
Hold on. All right, wait. We got to pay attention to something, you guys. All right, there is 7 guys' names on the list. I mean, 7's not a bad number. You know what I'm saying? If your body count is 7, cool. But these 7 all happened within 2 years. She got the dates on them. This is a thing? Ladies, comment down below if you do this. If you put down the exact date you slept with some or hooked up. These look like just hookups. Cause why else would you? It's gotta be hookups. She for the streets. Why else would you put down the date of when you slept with somebody, especially if you sleeping with them all the time, like a normal couple would, or people that are dating? Unless you put down the first time y'all did it. But if you doing one night, this is like a one night stand type of thing. They gotta be. Cause she don't have through dates like February 19th through the 30th or something like, you know what I'm saying? Wait, February don't go to 30.
And so I was like, oh my god, like, I'm rough. I got to fuck, you know. But thinking about it now, that shit was not good. Like,
you heard the first guy, right? He's like a D1 athlete or some crap. So she's over here like, oh, he's the top dude in the school. Let me find out what he on. She found out and she wasn't too thrilled.
And he was also playing planes, like, you can put me in the Maha Club. What's up? You know, like that song. And he
she wanted to F in the sky.
Also had the heat blasting, like, she could not function. Connor, 9.5 out of 10.
These are white boys out so far. Look at these names. Kyle, Nick, Wyatt, Scotty, Emilio. The last one, I think she switched it up. You look like you got some black in you. Where the black boys at? Is you going to all white school? Look, is that your preference? I don't. She probably going to all white school. She's sleeping with what's around. Assumptions.
Pretty solid. He lived like right next to my school. Like
9.5 out of 10. He was doing his thing. Good job, Connor.
Right next to it, like
it's a white boy.
Like my school, his house.
I ain't never met a black Connor before.
And so my mom would check my location and be like, what you doing? And I'm like, you know, just at school. Okay.
I ain't had nobody drop the location on me like that yet. They just text me the address.
Catching up on my schoolwork, but nah, I wasn't doing that. Kyle, -0 out of 10. Nick, that was at his house, 5 out of 10. It was like, okay, I guess. Him because I was in love with his brother.
I wonder how much action I would have got if I had a sibling that was better looking than me. This girl says she effed this man because she was in love with his brother. What sense does that even? How does that work? Ladies, don't you know? Majority of guys don't want to deal with a female that has dealt with a guy that we know, especially our brother. Now, I know some brothers that would get down together on some females. But they're a special case. How you think you gonna get closer to the guy by doing his weird.
Wyatt.
Another white boy.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I'd been sweating that man for like a hot minute. Like,
well, I'm glad you got some good out of it. 8 out of 10.
I was in love with him, and
Scotty boy.
It was an 8 out of 10, but like it was really weird because
oh snap! I didn't even realize she over here got the locations of what she did this mess too. She keeping track. This is some thought behavior. Look at this. She said in the truck, in his house. I don't know what they did Kyle at. Maybe she said it. This Nick was at the house too. Friend's house, goddamn. Roosevelt High School. In high school, look at these nasties. I don't know what about this last one.
Me and him were on the floor next to my best friend and his best friend.
Oh.
Scouty. I was in the parking lot of a high school. My car. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Like, chef's kiss. Amelia.
She just stopped at 9 out of 10 exit. Okay, why? Look, it seemed like, hey, that's 9 out of 10 is pretty high. Why you couldn't elaborate on that one too? Golly. Low key, this makes you wonder where somebody may rank you. I'm curious. I might need to hit some ladies up and be like, hey, what you rank me? I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, that goes on Patreon. That ain't going on YouTube. Oh, snap. I'll leave him for you. I don't think he saw that text. I don't think he saw it because he got a big old smile on his face, like, "Oh, look what my girlfriend is trying to say to you. It's cute, ain't it? She loves you. Clearly, more than she loves you, my guy." To some degree, this is not surprising because one thing, look at their faces. He's mad. What that would say? I can't read it. Man means nothing to me. Threesome? You know, a good amount of women, not all, but a good amount, a very high amount of women will love an opportunity to hook up with their favorite celebrity, with whatever degree of celebrity he is, whether it's social media or TV or music, whatever degree, movies, whatever, right? But it's so much more common for a female to do it than it is for a man to do it with his female celebrity crush. It happens way more with females, regardless of how attractive they may or may not be. Happens a lot. It's also like this bragging right for them as well, to say that they hooked up with whichever celebrity or gotten the attention of whatever celebrity that they did. It's interesting. That is it, y'all. That is it. There was a few clips that were too crazy. They're too crazy. We're going to go ahead and leave that for Patreon. So make sure you click the link down in the description box below if y'all want to join us over there. But anyway, y'all leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. See ya.